Let's get started before something falls on me again. Welcome to part 2 of our cultural dragon tales. Now why don't we get started with the Pip Pip Cheerios of England, shall we? The Dragon of St. George was in the region of Cappadocia. It was a vicious beast that threatened to poison the local villagers with its plaguing powers. However, it would be satisfied as long as they gave up a sheep and a sacrifice. Doesn't a sheep make it a sacrifice? Doesn't that count? Man, the poor sheep are just so belittled. But they taste good. Unfortunately, the local villagers eventually ran out of sheep, so once the dragon realized it couldn't have its lamb chops for dinner, went after children instead. The villagers decided to use the king's daughter as the next sacrifice, but then St. George heroically stepped in and slayed the dragon, saving everyone. Why didn't he do that earlier? Before the children got eaten. I don't know. Another Mesopotamian creature, the apocalyptic beast. Some of you actually may recognize him from Final Fantasy XI, but his earliest references actually came from the Book of Revelation. It had much more detail when it came to its appearance compared to the game, such as bear paws, the head of a lion, a leopard's body but a lot more scaly, and it had multiple horns that represented the 10 kingdoms that formed its own huge empire. All that stuff going on, that sounds like a complicated and heavy cosplay. Places amongst the Bible have translated it as the Beast of Destruction, claiming that once it arises it would cause the official destruction of Earth and Judgment Day. Maybe because it's worried about being judged itself. I mean, you see this thing? Look at it! Hope nobody asked me to make a plushie of that. Okay, another possible mispronunciation, but it's from Persia, so please bear with me. The Azidaka. Feel free to correct me in the comments below. I'm sorry. The Azidaka was described to be a fierce winged creature with 3 heads and 6 eyes on each head. Which I hope that doesn't mean he needs glasses anytime soon, because I don't know if insurance will cover that. He was created by having the fiercest creatures to ever exist combined and enable corruption. And after causing so much chaos and plague and disaster, it was the champion Ferdinand who bravely came and chained him up into locking him away for all eternity. Why he didn't just destroy him, I don't know. Maybe he just wanted to keep it for a pet. Who knows? It is said that the beast will break free at the upcoming apocalypse and slay 1.3 of the population. Oddly specific. But when you calculate it, it's better than dealing with Thanos, right? So this means I have about 2/3 of a chance surviving this dragon, as well as this thing with a glove. And then there's the zombies. Don't forget the zombies. Looks like my shelter and my rappel won't work. And now we finally make it to Japan, where we meet the Suiryu. Despite people's assumptions, dragons are surprisingly rare in Japan, at least with its stories and its legends. But the Suiryu is a very popular one. The Suiryu is known as the King of Rain, and it's been said that whenever it's in pain, the rain turns red, representing its blood. I hope that's pain, and I hope that's a male dragon, because if it's female, and if it's a certain time of the month, ugh! China, on the other hand, has many dragon legends, and Tianlong is one of the biggest ones. A dragon beyond legends of China, it is known to be the celestial garden of the heavens and the palace of the gods. It has the common, traditional dragon of Chinese mythology features when it comes to appearance. This one in particular has the ability to control thunder and lightning. And ironically, it's also been known to be deaf. Maybe they should, tone down the thunder and lightning and they won't be so hard of hearing. You hear that, Mr. Long? You listening? And last but not least, we go back to Egypt, where we learn about the Hydrus. Now this sea serpent-like creature is very interesting. It lives off of crocodiles. And no, I don't mean that it just eats crocodiles. It actually lets itself get eaten by crocodiles. And then it devours it from the inside. And then when it's done, it bursts out of the body and moves on to the next victim. Wow, goes to show you how easily the hunter can be the hunted. Dead or alive, I wouldn't want to eat one of those things. I mean, you've all seen the movie Aliens, right? And there you have it. We have finished the official dragon legends from around the world. I'm sure there are plenty more out there, and if you have any that you'd like to share, that you'd like me to bring up, or if you'd like to see more of our content like this, then feel free to play with the buttons below, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, I really appreciate it. And in the meantime, I'm your fangirl, reminding you to stay savvy. And don't eat any serpents. I don't care what they taste like. Ugh.